Hello, my name is Olivia Leaving, and I'm here today at the abandoned Charing Cross station in the London Tube system, and you might be wondering why. I'm here with Ollie Burton, who is the head of Hidden London at the London Transport Museum, and we just embarked on a wonderful tour of Hidden London with two fantastic guides. It was equal parts fascinating, a little bit creepy, learned a lot about different movies filmed here, and really gives you a different sense of London. So we're going to talk all about that today here on Insider Travel Report. Hi, Ollie. Thank you so much for being here today and for letting all of us come and enjoy what is a very unique experience, seeing a abandoned London Underground. And obviously the tube is so critical to the London experience. Can you tell me a little bit about the Underground experience and what guests have in store for them when they sign up?
Well, absolutely. The Hidden London programme that we run at London Transport Museum takes guests behind the scenes of the London Tube system. There are lots of parts of the system that are no longer used by the travelling public, lots of them because when the tube opened, it's the oldest underground system in the world, and originally escalators didn't exist, so there were just elevators. When escalators were invented, it meant that passengers would exit the platforms in a different place. The escalators go up at a different angle to elevators, so you would come out in a different place. New ticket halls had to be built. And that meant that it has left lots of unusual and interesting passageways on some parts of the system. Here at Charing Cross, we've got the old Jubilee Line concourse of a line that used to terminate here until it was extended in 1999. But we have some sites that are completely disused, like the fascinating Down Street station on the Piccadilly line that was used as a secret bunker during the Second World War, or Aldwych Station, which closed due to low use in 1994. That's a really beautiful example of an Edwardian station. So we have a real mix of stations, really popular busy stations like Charing Cross here, or Piccadilly Circus, really famous, where there are disused sections where we can take the public behind closed doors and nondescript doors, and there's a disused world beyond. Or there are entirely disused stations that we have access to. So we have exclusive access to these spaces.
And I mean, besides this kind of exclusivity and this history, logistically, what can guests expect going on a tour with you?
Well, it really varies. We are here, for example, we show people the disused Jubilee Line concourse, but also we take people into a tunnel that runs underneath Trafalgar Square and round the base of Nelson's Column, because that tunnel was used to help construct this station in the 1970s. We let people look down on trains from above through ventilation shafts. We take people into dark and mysterious corners close to live track with trains whooshing past. We show them shelters where people sheltered for their lives during the Second World War. So there's a really varied mix of what you can see on a Hidden London tour.
I loved the ventilation. That was a very unique way to see the Northern Line, which I used to commute on when I lived here. So a very different experience. One of my favorite parts of the tour was all of the film and movie facts that were incorporated. Can you tell me a little bit about the film history with the Underground tours?
Yeah, so there's a couple of stations on the London Underground, this one being one. If a film or TV company wants a station with a modern look for their film or TV programme, they'll use here at Charing Cross. If they want more of a period look, they'll go to the disused Aldwych Station and film there. So here also, there's probably the most famous film that's had a big sequence filmed here was the Bond film Skyfall, where there were teams here for months filming with about 450 actors and extras to create just an 8-minute sequence of film. So you know how much goes into making a movie. So the station is very recognisable from that. There are little bits of Paddington that were filmed here. The Luther, the most recent Netflix film Luther, Killing Eve, the popular BBC drama, and then over at Aldwych Station, films like Darkest Hour, starring Gary Oldman as Winston Churchill, were filmed there. A Firestarter video, which is a kind of famous, iconic British pop video back from, I think it was the 1980s. So a really broad range of stuff gets filmed in these disused stations.
That's awesome. So whether you like British pop or Paddington, you can find some interest here.
Yeah.
So my last question is, obviously we work with the travel trades. How can American travel agents start working with you, and how can they start booking these tours?
Yeah, so there's a variety of ways people can work with us, and we have kind of two levels of offering. We have public tours. We generally run public tours Wednesdays to Sundays, but we also have and we have group rates within that, of course. So groups can book, within our public schedule. We also do private tours, which are available at a time of the client's choosing, and maybe something a bit more intimate if they've got a smaller family group, they want more time, and so on. We work with obvious OTAs like Get Your Guide, Tickets, Viator, and so on, and UK companies like Golden Tours. We're starting to work with more tour operators and DMCs. Anybody who's booking with us in volume can have access to our ticketing system to book their own groups in, through our outlet seller portal. So there's a variety of ways: OTAs, third parties, tour operators, DMCs, and so on to book with us.
That's awesome. So many different ways, and the tours cater to a variety of different interests. I know for a fact there's 9 other tours, and I want to try all 9. So thank you so much, Ollie, for both the experience and for telling our viewers about the Hidden London tours today. This is Olivia Leaving for Insider Travel Report.